As the 11th century dawned, Europe found itself at a crossroads, torn between the echoes of religious fervor and the tumultuous political landscape. Crusades were organized by the Western Catholic Church in response to centuries of Muslim wars of expansion. Their objectives were to check the spread of Islam, retake control of the Holy Land in the Eastern Mediterranean, conquer pagan areas, and to recapture formerly Christian territories. The call to arms came in the form of Pope Urban II's impassioned plea at the Council of Clermont in 1095. With fiery rhetoric, he summoned nobles, knights, and commoners alike to embark on a divine quest, the liberation of Jerusalem from the infidel grasp. This was the First Crusade, the clash of civilizations between medieval Europe and the Muslim world, the clash of swords echoing across the Holy Land, driven by religious zeal, promises of earthly and heavenly rewards, family and peer pressure, and the need to escape debts and justice. The military expedition would etch their names in the chronicles of history. Overcoming logistical challenges and skilled enemies, the Christian armies recaptured Antioch in June 1098 and, in a monumental feat, Jerusalem on July 15, 1099. The element of surprise favoring the Western Knights would not be repeated. The slaughter of Muslims after the fall of Jerusalem would not be forgotten either. To defend the territory now in Christian hands, 4 Crusader states were formed: the Kingdom of Jerusalem, County of Edessa, County of Tripoli, and Principality of Antioch. Collectively, these were known as the Latin East or Outremer. However, maintaining these territories proved a daunting task. Life in the Crusader states was a constant balancing act, with constant internal strife and conflict with the Muslim world. The German king Conrad III and Louis VII, the King of France, led the Second Crusade of 1147-1149 when the city of Edessa in Upper Mesopotamia was captured by the Muslim Seljuk leader Imad ad-Din Zangi. After Zangi's death, Nur ad-Din emerged as an even more formidable successor. The Muslim world united in a holy war against Christians in the Levant, dealing significant blows to Crusader armies in 1147 and 1148. A final attempt to salvage the campaign with a siege of Damascus in June 1148 ended in miserable failure. In 1149, Nur ad-Din captured Antioch, leading to the dissolution of the County of Edessa by 1150. The Muslim world, while rich and culturally advanced, was caught off guard by the sudden surge of European forces. As the Crusaders carved through Anatolia and the Levant, Muslim leaders rallied to defend the sacred land. The famed Muslim commander, Salah ad-Din, emerged as the central figure in this tale of resistance. With strategic brilliance and unyielding determination, he united disparate Muslim forces under the banner of jihad, countering the Crusaders' advance. The Battle of Hattin in 1187 stands as a defining moment when Salah ad-Din's forces decisively defeated the Crusaders, reclaiming Jerusalem and reshaping the course of the conflict. These events would bring on the Third Crusade, 1189-1192. Also known as the King's Crusade, 3 big names were in command: Frederick Barbarossa, King of Germany and Holy Roman Emperor, Philip II of France, and Richard I, the Lion-Hearted of England. Despite securing victories along the way, by the time the Crusade army got to Jerusalem, even if they did recapture the city, the still largely intact army of Saladin would almost certainly and immediately regain it again. In the end, a truce was forged to allow Christian pilgrims to travel to the Holy Land securely. As we peer through the corridors of time over our cup of tea and coffee, the Crusades and Crescent Wars left an indelible mark on both worlds. Europe, despite achieving fleeting victories, grappled with the realization that the East would not be easily subdued. The Muslim world, scarred by invasion yet resilient, continued its legacy of cultural and scientific advancements. Do you have a favorite moment from the Crusades and Crescent Wars? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for more captivating journeys through history on A Cup of History.